Well, here's the thing, though. The parts I did see, I liked it. I'd been up for like 18 hours and I fell asleep.
Well, when you finish it in 6 months, you can give me your thoughts.
No, I'm gonna watch it right after the show.
You told me the same thing with Echo. I don't know how Echo went from being my show or your show to my show. Because it started off, you were excited about that one. You suckered me into finishing the series.
I said I was gonna watch Cap and the Winter Soldier.
You said Echo too. You were excited about Echo.
Yeah.
And then I was like, man, dude, it's a little soft. You're like, what? And I'll add it to the list. And I know what that means. The list is where shows go to die. As soon as you say I'm going to add it to my list, you're not watching it. It's not happening. I'd love to see what that list looks like. It's got to be a mile long.
It's like it's a lot. I think it's 4 pages now. 4 pages.
I mean, like season 2 of Mandalorian is on there. Like you're way, way behind on stuff.
No, I'm all caught up with Mandalorian.
Are you sure?
Up. Yes.
Are you sure? I think you're still like where Luke shows up.
I think he's still where he meets Cara Dune.
Yeah, Paige is like, oh, this is getting good.
Hey, spoiler alert, his name is Grogu. It's not Baby Yoda.
This Cara Dune character is quite
not Baby Yoda?
No,
it's not Baby Yoda?
No, it's not. Sorry.
Yeah,
and you said Luke Skywalker's in this?
That's funny. What's going on, guys?
The next thing you'll tell me is like Carl Weathers is in it. Chubs.
Yeah.
Good to see everybody.
It's good to see you.
Anybody PayPal in for their eggs this week?
Can you?
I think you
I
can.
need to try and use a firm and get a dozen. Hey, no talk though. I did buy eggs from Walmart the other day, and like for 18, I think I paid $8
for 18 of them.
For 18 eggs, $8.
That's not bad.
Good Lord, that's a lot of money.
That's who would have ever thought fine dining or spoiling yourself was getting some eggs, right?
That's right.
They're like, no, I did pretty good this week. I think I'm getting some scrambled eggs. Maybe over
like that Chappelle episode when he had the dinosaur egg.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's good. It's starting to heat up. We shall see. I can't put this down. Oh, you guys ready tonight? We got a lot of stuff to talk about. So much stuff that we didn't participate in, but got the chance to be a part of. That's pretty cool to see all that stuff out there. So we should start. Let's start the show. All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Paige. Welcome to episode 121. I'm like deducting 100. 203. 203 of the Hangout, where we give you positive insight into the world of collecting in a very chill and relaxed atmosphere. I say we because I'm joined by 2 of my besties. Guys aren't supposed to use that word, besties. 2 of my long-term favorite friends, Mr. Corey Christopher and Mr. Mike Corey, aka the 2 Corys. Thank you. Yeah. Appreciate you guys being here.
Thank you.
Working, balancing life, everything else, and still coming to the show. I appreciate you guys. How you guys doing?
Doing good, man. Doing good. This is the highlight of the week, though. Work's been rough. Work is rough. I got too many thousandaires I'm dealing with right now. I need this tax money to dry up.
Oh, did you file yet?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Guess I can file.
No, you haven't done yours yet?
When is it? April?
Oh, yeah. I was happy to get my little $200.
$200?
Yeah.
You know you can claim each 3D printer as a dependent.
Don't tell them that.
So you should be making money.
Don't tell them that.
Good to see
They're still
Steve.
trying to unionize.
KJ, good to see you too. I don't know if I missed the last episode, if they said it or not. Balancing life. What is it? Balancing life like Paige's Mezco. Yeah. I saw a lot of people break tentacles this week.
Oh yeah,
I don't mean to laugh at it, but
they've been influenced to balance. Who started that?
I feel sometimes I shouldn't do some of that stuff because I was like, oh, that's why I try to put that little warning on there. But I saw a couple people do it. I think it's because everybody keeps trying to like they're bending it, they're just bending it at the body. They're not like supporting it,
Mm-hmm.
So I've seen a couple people like snap wires and stuff, and
None of
I
that's
haven't.
they're not supposed to make 90s. You know what I mean, it's supposed to curve. It's not supposed to be a 90.
Yeah, I did a lot of curves on mine. I did, and then anytime I did it, I wish I had one. I did like support. I like did this, and I would bend and bend the other way. I didn't like go.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know, but we shall see. Yeah, some of that stuff I like. I got to be careful with that kind of stuff. Don't want it to come off as saying, "Yeah, go ahead, break your figure." Don't want that. Oh yeah. But got a good show tonight. Good show. Good show. Good to see everybody here. Working on a lot of stuff for the show. Try to figure some things out. I want to streamline some stuff. No, no host changes. None of that. Just trying to make the show a little bit more interesting, more efficient, and more involved. I just had to get that thought out of there. But while we're trying to figure all that stuff out, tonight's episode is properly titled "Is Comparison the Thief of Joy?" While we're talking about that tonight, we'll also be talking about what do I have here? Oh, we got Gridiron Studios, McFarlane, Hasbro, Legions, Mezco. Not much Mezco. A lot not happening this week. Toyfair and Zolocon. Please forgive that segment because I just threw a bunch of pictures in there because after a while everything started looking the same. And then we got our main topic is comparison the thief of joy. Anything you guys want to like throw in?
No, sir. Sound like good conversation.
Can I say thank you to Adam?
Adam who? Adam 22?
Awesome, Adam.
Oh yeah. Is he here?
He is. Awesome, Adam. He hooked me up with the Legion, one of the Legion's waves, and the lightning fast shipping, amazing communication. So give that guy some business.
Is he a dealer?
He's I'm not allowed to. I'm not going to dox him like that, dude. Come on now.
Oh, he is just somebody that hooked you up. Got it.
Yeah. Just give me a little sample.
Mm.
Little taste.
Yeah, props to Adam, man. Good guy.
He's a solid dude. Besides that, before that, he was a solid dude. Not just the Legion's hookup. He's a dealer. Oh, he just.
Yeah. I am.
I'm gonna post his address now. He's giving himself away.
I'm your pusher man. Yeah. Well, good. Shout out to Adam. What do we have? Oh, I saw this. Will you be discussing the Mattel taking over the DC license? Fumbling through that segment, yes, we will discuss that. I don't know a lot. I didn't get to read a lot on it. It seems like there's a lot of moves going on in the toy industry right now, so we'll definitely. But we have that on there. Nobody's an expert unless you guys studied up on it, and I don't know about it. And then you can educate everybody, or the chat can too, right? We'll be good. But yeah, we have that on there. He said, "I'll get you hooked." Awesome. Well, that's what we have for the top cons. Why do I feel like a little sluggish? But first, a little bit of show foreplay. All right. How to train your raptor. We've talked about this a little bit before, but this is like next level. So the Raptors were doing training in Orlando. And let me make sure I turn off the sound.
Was Drake there?
No. If you met Drake, would you say hi to him?
I'd move my son away from him. Sawyer said definitely.
Oh, where's the volume? I'm sorry. Where's the volume? Sorry about the volume. I'm sorry about the volume. But anyway, so you can control this on this tab pad, right? So you can change the layouts on these, right? Again, sorry about the stuff. But then also, you can change it whatever you want, but then also what you can do is you can actually run plays on it. So you can do like coaching staff and stuff. I thought this was cool. Steph Curry, I want you to go to the hoop. Right there, boom. I thought this was crazy, man. Look at that.
Is this the NBA experience in Orlando at Downtown Disney?
No, it's I think it's a training session. I don't know. I thought it was cool. I was like, this is kind of next level. I'm like, what are you gonna have next? The AI robots on there? Volume is top left. Top left. Yeah. It's the top left. Let's blast everybody one more time. It'll be so much fun. Top left. Don't see it. Don't see it. Don't see it. But of course, there's no volume right now. Oh, look it right there. Right there. Look. It appeared. And it's off. It doesn't now. Huh. But yeah, you can change all these screens and stuff like that. You guys already saw it, but I thought it was cool. Anyway, moving on.
Yeah.
Do that. Player hater degree. So, Kendrick Lamar was seen taking psychology classes at UCLA. Does he really need to take psychology class? This is like next level trolling. Because he knew somebody was going to like take a picture of him there. It would have been better in this photo right here if he was looking dead at the camera like he did in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Right. He said right. I mean, yeah. My bad. But thank you, man. I appreciate it. Evening, Boba. So yeah, I got a kick out of that. Would you say hi to Kendrick if he was in your class?
Give him the little head nod, you know. Don't want to. Hello, Mr. Lamar.
Hello, Mr. Lamar.
I really
This
like
is
your
God.
songs.
Yeah. I wouldn't do something like do A minor or anything like that. I wouldn't do anything like that. Yeah, but I don't think he needs it. What the F is going on?
He does that. He'll probably regret that at some point.
You think so? No, I think he's so. I think he hates that guy so much that every time he does it, he's like, yeah, yeah.
Oh man, that's funny.
Is it just like it would never get old, man? Oof, gosh. What the F is going on? Did I miss something? Can you say how far are we in it? Into the show?
14
minutes. All right, cool. Can you just drop the F-bomb on any show now? Well, I
think South Park enabled that.
They did? Well, I don't know if you guys saw this, but
Oh, yeah. There's already good memes like what you tell your boss when they ask you to stay over.
hey boss, go yourself. This will go down in like wrestling archives. Like it'll be that whole thing. So for the uninitiated, evidently in the wrestling world, they had the Elimination Chamber. John Cena won questionably. They got this whole kind of I want your soul thing going on. Cody said, "No, go F yourself." John Cena gave him a hug. And yeah.
When did Ernest start wrestling?
Ernest, this guy?
No, the other one. Go back a picture. That's not Ernest?
No. That's the Marine.
Thought that was Ernest.
No, that's Peacemaker.
Thought he was scared straight.
That's Peacemaker. Is the biker mice in CC screen? Do you have the biker mice in there, CC?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we're gonna be talking about that. Anyway, I guess 22 plus years, this guy turned heel. Are you guys watching any of this or no? Probably not, right?
Nah, I have no idea what's going on, so I haven't been sucked back in.
Was that
he's a
Travis
bad
Scott?
Yeah. So
Okay.
Cena's a bad guy. And Travis Scott, I guess, during this segment, Travis Scott actually punched Cody Rhodes in the head. Like, not like a, hollow hand punch. It looked like a real punch. He was kind of stunned. But yeah, John Cena's a bad guy now.
So is this like when Hogan turned heel? Like, is this a big deal?
I guess so. Like, it's like when you watch all the wrestling stuff, everybody's like, "Oh, this is the biggest heel turn since Hogan." And I'm like, I don't know. For me, it didn't seem like it. I guess because he's been such a good guy for so long.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it said a heel Cena is going to be epic.
I saw a gif of like Cena doing the next Make a Wish, and it's when Anakin walks into the Jedi Gunwing Temple.
I know. He's like he has what is it? He has the Guinness Book of World Record for most Make a Wishes granted. Yeah, I was watching some of this. I was like, I watched this live when it happened, and I don't know. I watched it. I go, okay. To me, you could kind of see it was gonna come. He's always like flirted around with it, but I didn't think he was gonna go through with it. But even when it happened, I was just like, okay. I was like, okay. File for Breakaway Foundation. What is it?
So the Rock, that guy too? No,
What happened? Sorry.
The Rock is a heel now too.
He's in charge.
So he's the Vince McMahon without all the sex crimes.
Yeah, just kidding. Yeah. Yeah, he is, man. He's like the final boss. Now that I'm talking about the story out loud, it's kind of weird. But if you get a chance, watch the segment because it gets a little weird. He's talking like he has his hand on his face. He's like, "I want your soul," and I'm like, "Ooh, this is oof." Is the record? What is this? Isn't the record longest good guy? I think so. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see what he does. Like he's been kind of vicious on the mic before, but I saw this and I go, I don't know. I'm not buying it. But anyway, yeah. Final boss. Yeah.
I remember when he was rapping all the time.
Yeah, the doctor of thugonomics.
Wrote his life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And
I don't know why you put him in there. I don't know why Travis is there. I guess to give like star power, but I don't know. It's gonna be different. We did start talking about this. CC, you said you finished both episodes?
Yes.
Since you finished and we haven't, spoiler free, what do you think? Oh no.
The last
They're giving away spoilers.
45 seconds of episode 2 was like the payoff for the whole. How long is that? Hour and a half. Hopefully, the was only 6 episodes, isn't it?
Right now, there's only 2 out, and I think I had the schedule for it somewhere.
Yeah. Hopefully, the rest is like we got in the last 45 seconds. If the rest is as good as the last 45 seconds, I'll be good.
Yeah. It's
a little bit of a slow burn, but they have to set it up, so I'll give it time.
Yeah. I liked what I saw so far. I think I got 20 minutes in, and then MC, you said how long did you get?
About probably about 10 to 20 somewhere. I mean, I know where I was falling asleep last night, and it wasn't because I was like bored. I just had long couple days and long day yesterday also. So we started to watch it, and we were trying to watch it before the hangout, but just life.
Yeah, those guys on the hangout can be a little boring sometimes too. So I get it. It's like a dose of tryptophan before you run. Do you guys have any suggestions for Mezco type clothing? What was it? eBay, right?
Yeah,
eBay
like,
and
GP slot or something.
Yeah, GP.
And CJ sells stuff occasionally if you can catch him on his site. Sells out quick though.
Yeah, there's another eBay seller on there that sells soft goods too. I can't remember, but it's been a while since I bought something like that. But yeah, eBay. Travis had no business. Hey Roger, good to see you, man. Good to see you. Good to see everybody. Murs, how you doing, man? Man? What is it? Oh, he said CC said it's a slow burn, but it's still good. Yeah, I'm gonna watch this tonight. I'm gonna add it to the list. Defensive backtrack. Oh, this is a quick conversation I want to have with you guys. So you know how all of this stuff is dropping, right? I noticed this, especially with Power Rangers and stuff. Like all this stuff is kind of dropping. And what are your thoughts about backtracking?
What do you mean?
Like in terms of
just an any line or whatever?
Yeah, like if a character comes out, do you feel like you're shooting yourself in the foot if you don't keep something that you had? I saw a lot of people like say, "Oh, well, I'm going to sell this right now." And it's kind of hard because you don't know what's going to come out. But with sets and stuff like that, like you see like Power Rangers or Turtles, I've seen those kinds of things. What do you feel about like backtracking? Is it harder for like Mezco collectors?
Well, it definitely is all about timing, right? Like right now, if there's anything on your Grail list, now is the time to knock that bad boy off.
Yeah,
legit. Like if there's a figure that you always felt like was too expensive right now, find somebody with it and make an offer. Now is the time because ain't nothing moving, nothing. You got to just about give it away. I still got that pink skull set. I think I'm just going to go ahead and just keep it. Probably just open it at this point because I'm not going to just give it away. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, you were. How much did you say you were going to sell?
Below retail, $300 shipped. That's below retail, and it hasn't moved.
For the OGs, for the OG ones,
for the OGs,
yeah,
for the OGs. So now is the time. Now is the time. Yeah, always scammer caution. I mean, there's no excuse to not do goods and services. Anybody who falls for that friends and family stuff, I mean, come on, man. That's like just handing somebody your wallet and say, take what you think is fair.
CC pays me goods and services because he doesn't trust me.
You know, it's goods and services. Goods and services. The crazy thing about it is I think it costs you more money to send something friends and family. What's the fee for sending friends and family?
Nothing. You're just sending it free, right?
No, there's a fee for the seller. I mean, for the buyer. If I were to send you money, friends and family, it costs me more. There's a fee.
Is it?
If I'm sending you $2, friends and family, they put a fee on top of that. So
I didn't know that.
Don't tell me it's saving you money. It's silly. It's silly. Goods and services.
They do that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Man.
But
Well,
on ordinary terms, I would say avoid backtracking at all costs. Because there was a time where you get caught in that secondary market. You have to be very patient, set yourself a healthy limit as far as what I'm willing to spend, and then just be patient. But right now, if there's something that you want, I mean, don't fall for that first bubble week, because it seems like everything's always real high that first week.
Yeah.
Give it 2 to 3 weeks on a brand new release, and you'll get it at a reasonable price.
Minnie says that's if you use your credit card, not if you're sending like through your bank account. Do you do it through your card or your bank account?
It was my debit card that slipped to my bank. They charged me a fee.
Huh. Okay.
Because if you're sending friends and family, most credit cards won't allow you to do that. Which kind of makes sense, because could you imagine the scams there? Use your credit card and send your cousin $3,000 off your credit card. You know what I mean? It's
it's like I'm sending them $3,000.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that only if you use a credit card. Hey, Boogie, good to see you, man. Long time no see, man. I think that's if you're not hooked to your bank account. Well,
if you do if you hook it up to where it's like just a check, your checking account, then there's no fee because it takes a while for it to post. But if you're using your debit card for your bank account, it's a fee. I just did it
because of what I did with UCC. Okay. Well, we'll all have to go look and find out about that. I didn't know that because I send stuff, but I only buy really from friends. Like guys I trust and stuff. So, yeah. What about you, MC? What do you think about backtracking?
Honestly, I was gonna say the same thing as CC. Right now, buy everything you can if you want it. Get all the Joes you can find. Get all the Mezcos you can find, but don't be trying to sell that shit right now, though.
I've seen a lot of people. Darius, man, he was selling a bunch of stuff like close to or a little below retail. I was like, geez, man. Communi-Tea. Yeah, here we go. Communi-Tea. So I wanted to start off by saying thank you to all the content creators that attended Toyfair and Zolocon. And they were able to take all of these like great pictures, stuff that we're gonna look at a little bit later. But yeah, huge assets to the community. Not only just because of getting photos and everything else like that, but then also being able to talk to some of these toy companies. Man, I saw some stuff I didn't understand, man, but not to go off on a rant about it, but like I know a lot of times like the communities have beef with kind of like companies, and sometimes communities project that onto the people that are just getting photos and asking questions. It's like, so I felt bad for some of the guys because they were going out of their way to kind of do stuff we'll talk about a little bit later, but I saw some stuff with like D messing around with the Spider-Man, the Maximum Spider-Man, and he was catching a lot of flack. And I saw a couple other content creators that were doing stuff, and it was almost like they were just talking to them. I was like, geez, man, these guys are doing us a favor, man. But so I wanted to say thank you very much to those guys. I'm pretty sure everybody appreciates it, so thank you guys. And I also wanted to say thank you to the community, especially like the Mezco community. I've noticed like the last like 2 weeks, it's been really good, man. I've seen a lot of people like passing on like information, trying to educate each other, stuff like that. So that's really cool to see, man. So thank you guys. Appreciate it. Did I miss anything? Do you have anything else?
I was trying to reply to Jesus. I think it finally went through. I kept saying my message couldn't be posted, but
Did it?
It's not what I wanted to tell him exactly, but
Was it got Mezco month really liking Vapor, and I know I'm about to pay the late fee. Definitely some backtracking for me. Luckily, I started a couple of days before Biker Gomez went out. Yeah.
Biker Gomez is good.
Yeah, I've seen that one now too. Mask prices threw people for a loop. Yep, I have that in there too as well. We are spoiled now, and we will talk down to the opposing trigger company. It's toxic trait. Yeah.
Did
I
you
get
think
the
mass prices was a good loop or a bad loop?
I don't know. I have a bunch of. I didn't get the pricing, so if somebody has the pricing for like projections for these.
It's 30 for the Condor.
Mm-hmm.
50 for oh man, what's the name of the car?
Switchblade or something like that? Was it or Switch?
I haven't seen Switchblade's price. The Camaro. What's the red Camaro?
Oh, man down.
I
Good
can't remember
place.
what it's called.
I can't
It's
either.
$100 for the Rhino though. It's $100.
That's the semi, right?
Yeah, the biggest one.
Yeah.
It was $50 for. I can't remember the name of it. Kyoto, I'm sure knows.
But yeah, the one with the wings.
Yeah,
Yeah. How much was that one?
50.
30? 50?
Yeah.
Are you getting it? Because you're a fan.
I think I'll definitely. I have the vintage Rhino still.
Yeah.
So I don't think I need one bad enough to replace that one.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't have a vintage. I cannot remember the name of that car. That's gonna kill me. Somebody put that in the chat. That's gonna kill me. Not remember the name of that. So I'll probably definitely pick that one up.
This is called the Max Tracker.
And the Switchblade. I'll pick up that Switchblade too. I'll pick up both of those.
You
You
got
got to
the
do all
Robin.
of them, man. You got to do
Mako?
all of them.
You said I could pick up all of them.
Yeah.
I don't
You're
need
gonna get two.
I don't need all of them.
Mm.
I do
Well-
have the ramen version of the Gullwing. And just to put it in perspective for the people that are talking about pricing, not to start anything, but my ramen one was $150.
Well, for which one? What?
The ramen version that they call the Gullwing.
Is that one the same scale as this new set that's coming out?
I'm pretty sure they are.
Oh, okay.
Pretty
But Ramen hasn't announced follow-up offerings to that, have they? Or no?
Well, they teased the Switchblade like they're directly going after that one.
Yeah. SDCC Rhino. Oh, God, that's going to be SDCC. Is about $150 for the extra shiny paint. Oh, so the exclusive. And Scott and T-Bob, Thunderhawk.
That's it. I couldn't think of that name to save my life.
Is that bluish jet thing?
Thunderhawk is that red Camaro with the doors that flip up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the Lambo doors. Or the whatever you want to call them.
Yeah.
Well, that's pricey. I thought Ramen was 6-inch. Aren't these the new ones are 4-inch?
Ramen's not 6-inch.
That's what
So
she
it's 4-inch, right?
Somebody said it was they're 2.7 inch, which would make them the same size as the originals, I believe.
said. I remember those were little, smaller than Joe's.
Yeah. The original masks were not what do you call it? 3/8 scale or whatever. Yeah, they weren't. I think these are 2.7, which is I think it's right where it's supposed to be. Ramen was a little bit larger, but like I said, it was seemed to be a little touchy with a lot of folks and want to compare, but Loyal Subjects pricing is very competitive in my opinion.
Hence the main topic for the show. Well, I tell you what, if you're talking about 150, you want to see what $500 will get you?
I heard about this.
Oh yeah, I saw this.
Yeah.
It's Bandai, right?
Yeah. This looks really cool.
Paige, how many you getting?
You know what? As I was going through this, I got sucked in and I go, man, this would be cool to have. It looks really good.
Does it come with Chim Chim?
I don't know. I saw Speed Racer and the girl, and then I'm looking through these photos. I'm like, this looks badass. It's got lights. It's got the buzz saws. It even has the like the back. It has the razors too. Underneath this hides the buzz saws. It looks like it's got turning wheels. Trunk opens. Hood opens, got the Mach 1 engine. You got this thing. I don't remember what it was. We got the girl, got him. And this is when I was like, I don't know. Because all the details look great, but it looks like you're paying for just the car. And I thought they were going to have articulated figures.
Mm.
And it's I guess these are just stationary figures. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, everything on this looks great. This is just Andrew's stuff. 1/18th, Mach 5, $505. Supposed to come out this year. And that's all you get with it. So once I saw that, I go, I think I'm okay. I think if it had articulated figures, I would have been like, okay, yeah, I'm in. I may not have to pre-order this. Yeah. Like that. So yeah. But yeah, that's what $505 will get you, you know? But scaling down in pricing,
It's a steal.
Release the Hounds.
Ooh.
It's plural. So we've already gotten one Hound offering, and then Gridiron put this out.
I'm sure the desert one is coming.
Yeah, man, how many of these can they make? Because this is $200, and I think I've seen. No, I haven't seen this one. I saw the other one already in hand. The jungle one. But that one was 200. I think this one's 200. Yeah, there you go. That
I'll
one's
tell you
out.
what, though, I thought that Arctic one was a great way to go, because now that takes you out of competing with the Hasbro version.
Mm-hmm.
That's a great offering right there. Great offering.
Or at least you have time until they figure whatever they got out.
I'm
You
ready for
know?
Hasbro to come up with that Cobra Wolf.
Yeah, yeah, that one's supposed to be coming soon, but this looks cool, man. And you said that they might do a desert one too? Jeez. Ah, gosh. The price of that dragon. Yeah, I got that. We'll talk about that. Japanese retail. Oh, Japanese retail for that. I guess the Mach 5 with the yen gets to about 315, but that's no idea on shipping. Yeah. Or the tariffs that you're gonna have to pay. Use use the code CC for 10% off. I'll be doing that.
That'd be so funny if it works. It'd be so funny.
It wouldn't be for you unless they cut you a check.
Oh man, it'd still be worth it. It'd be funny.
He gets royalties.
It'd be funny.
All right, this is where collectively we all have to input because I don't know anything about this. I just had some thoughts about it. I guess to kind of like go back a little bit really quick. During like Toy Fair, there's stuff that we get to see, you know? I'm telling you, like the times that I remember I went. There's stuff that the public gets to see that all the content creators and influencers and media people put out. And then there's these little rooms that you get to go into, and they say you can't take any photos, but we're just giving you a heads up of what's coming. And they'll have like a bunch of stuff. And I guess Toddy decided to break his own rules, and he showed all the stuff that he's coming out with. He had a little tongue-in-cheek moment about it too. It's kind of funny. My name's on the banner. That's a horrible Todd McFarlane impression, but you get it.
He wasn't that far off the mark.
Yeah, my name's on the banner. I do whatever I want, and I'm going to show you. So he showed Mortal Kombat, and I thought this was kind of cool because everybody's always talking about like articulation. Seems like he decided to go with like double jointed elbows and double jointed knees. He made sure he talked about that, and so he had Scorpion, Sub-Zero. He had Liu Kang, Raiden, and oh look at that! It's a pending license or approvals. So this is the final version of these, right?
Right.
I'm
Those are
assuming.
going to be in Target tomorrow.
That is
Got
correct.
it, got it,
Prototypes
got
do not change.
Yeah, that's what that sign means. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Melina. She's double jointed too.
Some kind of a
Always.
tough space to compete in. That's a very competitive license.
Yeah, because you got Storm, and you
And I
got
mean, Storm did them really well. I'm assuming these are going to be markedly cheaper, but I mean,
Yeah.
Storm did a great job with this line. I'd hate to go in behind them.
Yeah, that doesn't look that good, honestly. Like, not for me.
Yeah, this is part of the comparison conversation for tonight because well, no, I mean it's good that you bring it up because it's a good refresher for later too. But with all these unknowns that are going to be happening in the toy industry, you don't know what your budget will be for toys. And
Are
some
these
people's budget only allows for a certain amount, and like people who can't afford Storm, maybe this is an alternative. It might be an alternative for everybody. Spending. But yeah,
these are 7-inch, right?
I think he's probably going to stick to that same scale. Yeah. I know there's a thing with these are clear pictures. I know there's a thing with like pricing with scaling, like 6-inch figures and stuff like that. There's some kind of thing where it's cheaper if it's out of scale. I'm pretty sure Kyle knows about all that stuff. But I'm pretty sure he's probably going to stick to his same one so he can still offer it at the price points that he usually does. I didn't say anything there, but so I did see this, and then I started thinking because he's so expansive and he does so many things, and this is the part we're treading waters that I don't know a lot about. So it turns out over last couple of days, Mattel and Warner Brothers, they have come to an agreement and a partnership to do DC superheroes, supervillains, and stories to life through action figures, playsets, accessories, role play products, and adult collectibles. I don't know how expansive this is. I don't know if it's like character specific or genre specific. Like they can only do 80s or 90s. I don't know. So if you know more about this, please let me know. Please educate all of us. Just looking at this looks like kind of like a shakeup thing because I know he does DC. So is this a shared license partnership? Does he have anything to worry about, or is that the reason why he's putting out another line to kind of brace for some of this stuff?
Just wondering, did he lose the line? Is it coming to an end?
I have no idea. I don't know what's going on with this stuff. I wanted to do research on it. I just didn't have time. And then you know how it is, like when you start watching certain channels, like there's a lot of information that conflicts. You'll watch one channel and then another one like contradicts it. And so I try not to get at that. Oh, here it is. As we start just taking random comments. McFarlane DC Multiverse ends in 2026. So yeah, it's probably why he's pumping out so much stuff, right? He's like, I got it for this long. I might as well just keep doing it. So yeah, he's prepping, right? He's prepping, trying to do other stuff, and then I guess DC and Mattel get it. This does fall into like this because I had this for Playmates and a couple of other lines, but you know how, and CC, how we talk about sometimes we're like, be careful what you wish for.
Yeah.
A bunch of people like shitting on this dude for putting out figures and stuff like that, or turtles. Oh, these turtles, they don't look good. NECA puts out stuff. All these turtles don't look good. Now not saying NECA's not going to do turtles. I just mean now you're going to have other companies taking it over. Now Legends gets their stuff. I heard something about Legends too. Like they only have their stuff for. Is this true? They only have their stuff for another couple years as well.
I'm not really sure.
Yeah, it sounded like Mattel can do whatever they want. Todd's ended. He knew he only had a few years to make his mark. I think he did pretty good, to be honest with you, considering.
Pumped out some product, that's for sure.
Well, yeah, but I mean, he put out stuff that we weren't gonna get. You know, even in terms of vehicles or characters. I mean, taking the
There's
scale stuff out. You know.
obscure figures that he came out with for sure.
Oh yeah, I mean, and that's what I mean. Like, I think that a lot of that gets overlooked. I think people are going to be like, "Ah, damn, you're going to have another company take over, and it's going to take them an adjustment period to kind of figure out, you know, what direction they want to go to, and they're going to start putting out stuff, and people are going to go, oh, damn, what the hell?"
Didn't Mattel have the DC license before though? With
I think so.
like they had their own version of Build-A-Figure, like Collect and Connect or some shit. Like that.
Yeah, collecting, yeah. Some of those figures, like later on, those figures are good. Some of them like still hold up. You
Yeah,
know,
like Trench, the Trench from Aquaman movie, and King Shark was a good one.
Mattel had an expansive line before. I'm hoping they do 5.5 He-Man and Walmart WWE line. Yeah, but it's going to be really interesting to see. Everybody's very critical about certain companies, and then all of a sudden, when something changes, it's like, you know, you may want some of those companies do them again. Can you imagine if Legends didn't make Marvel anymore?
We talked about this in our little chat. I wish Hasbro got the DC license because I think what they have now for the bodies and stuff, they can make a really good DC line.
Yeah. See, in Todd said he had a legendary run of Batmobiles every month for like a year straight. Yeah, I mean that was the joke on the show, right?
Mm-hmm.
He was like he had the streak. He had the streak going. So I don't collect McFarlane figures because of the scaling, but I mean you can't deny that he pretty much he really did a lot. He did a lot of characters. He did the vehicles. I love the vehicles. I mean they're cheap. They're serviceable for whatever you need. And if you did get a Batmobile or a Batwing, I mean, he even started redoing the Batman the Animated Series, and some of that stuff like we missed out on, or some people might have missed out on, like the animated series Batmobile and the Batwing and all that stuff. I think the Cave is still coming out too, right? Or is it out? I can't remember.
The Cave?
Yeah, the Batcave.
I don't know if it came out.
I remember he did Officer Montoya, and the only way you were going to be able to get that was if you bought that, and good God help you if you missed out on that. It was the Prison Break set with the Batman animated series. It was a box set, and it was only on sale for a little bit. And then one day I was checking it because I found it. I didn't want to open it. I was hoping that they'd do a single car release, and I saw it in my closet. And I go, oh crap! And I was looking on eBay because I was like, let me just try to get another one so I could open it. I wanted like $800 for it. I was like, that thing's still not open. Cost them a pretty penny. Yeah. And so what do you do with that? I mean, is that going to trickle down to the product? Are they going to have to make, that's another thing too. Is it going to be for kids? Are they taking in consideration for adult collectors? So there's a lot of shifting, like moving parts in toy collecting right now. No Batcave announced, but here's to hoping. Yeah, maybe before he gets it done. I mean, before he loses the license, right? He was cooking. Shout out to Tyler. Anyway, do you guys know anything about any of this at all, or?
No, I haven't had a chance to dig into it at all. Because I think everybody was just wondering what the biggest impact would be with Todd. But if his is up at the end of this year, then I guess they won't. I don't think Mattel's going to have merchandise out that soon.
Yeah.
But I can only imagine how many figures Todd's. We just set the over/under on the number of figures Todd will have out by the end of this year.
He's putting out like. It's hard to even keep track, but I mean, I can guarantee you he's putting out at least 4 to 5 every week, right? Honestly.
Yeah.
Let's say minimum 3 every
Just
week.
scroll through his Twitter. You'll see everything that he's putting out. It's insane. All the chase figures as well. Oh, here comes Superman Gold.
Maybe that's a good bathroom project one day. Just to scroll through Twitter and count how many things he's put out. I thought, man, that would be. There's probably some guy that keeps track of all that stuff somewhere. You know, I mean, he's put out so much. So I mean, he gets a lot of flack, but you know, it's kind of like Bill Lambier. You know, he's like, yeah, he's an asshole, but yeah, you know. I hope Mattel does larger scale 112 vehicles. Be a better fit for Mezco instead of 7-inch. Yeah, it's going to be interesting how all this stuff pans out. But yeah, so landscape is shifting a little bit. Go play with yourself. And then credit to Toy Shiz and everybody else that I screen grab stuff. It's all on the top and stuff like that. So, you know how people were talking about Hasbro, and I'm not knocking anybody or anything, but yeah.
Those look awesome.
I don't know anything about these. I just saw that and I go, okay. I was like, you know, that was the whole thing that sparked in my head that was like, yeah, be careful what you wish for. You want some other company to do a license. Maybe they don't do it to the standard that you would like. But that's okay because the Mezco Power Rangers have been labeled the Power Ranger set. The best.
The definitive Power Ranger set.
I've seen everybody saying that, man. I've seen everybody saying it's crazy. I don't have. Who else did them? I know didn't what was that one company? Was it Iron, whatever? The one that did the it was like Alpha and something else. You had that one. Is it Iron Studio or something like that? Didn't Bandai do a Power Ranger set too? I don't know. Everybody, of course, it's just in the Mezco community, but everybody keeps saying that's a really good one. Oh, what is it? Spin Master is doing remakes of the old Kenner Total Justice line this year to wrap up. Oh. Yeah, this might be a stylized version too. I'm not trying to grade it harsh, but 3-0 and Bandai did it. Thank you, Joshua. Thank you. Those Mez Power Rangers heating up like the Turtles did. Isn't it funny? It was the same thing. Everybody's banging on both of those. I'm not into Power Rangers, but the Mezco Power Rangers. So, yeah, be careful what you wish for. The Devil in a Red Dress.
Mm-hmm.
Nice timing by Hasbro.
Planned.
Maybe a little bit. Sure. So this already went up for pre-order. Daredevil Born Again. Got a nice little 5 o'clock shadow. Just to everybody know, this is a digital render. Final product may vary. And is this a jab? The figure does not fly, people. And it's pending licensor approval. So yeah, this went up. CC, you've seen the show. Is this buy worthy?
CC, you're muted.
Mute.
Still muted.
Mute. Who's that? I'll speak for him. Yes, Paige. I'm gonna buy 10 of them right now.
You read my lips.
Is this buy worthy?
It looks it's pretty spot on for, you know, as far as the show to me.
Yeah.
But, I'm not getting back into the Legends thing.
Yeah, this looks really cool.
I will say, and once again, no spoiler here, but this show, just the way it's filmed and shot and everything, like it's not like any of the other Marvel series so far. Like this is completely different. It doesn't have the same feel. It doesn't feel like Moon Knight. Any of those other ones. It's I'd be interested to hear your guys' opinion because it's so much different than everything else we've gotten from the MCU so far that I don't know, it's a little hard to put a finger on. It's almost classic in a way. I guess is the best way to describe it.
I like the cinematography from what I saw, and I like the way the story was going. There were a lot of things that were pointing to certain stuff, and I'm like, I was thinking to myself, where is this storyline going to branch off to? How is it going to intersect later on to kind of tie everything together? I was like MC. I was just tired, man. It wasn't anything with the show.
Yeah.
That's why I'm drinking green tea now, so I can stay up and watch it.
I enjoyed what I saw. I needed to go to bed.
Yeah.
Don't
worry. One day you'll just stick the cord in your head and it'll be downloaded to your brain. You'll be good. You'll never miss anything. And then I can catch up on my shows.
That's what it'll take too. That's literally what it'll take.
We had club seats at the Lightning game last night, and all we could eat or drink or both. Mm-hmm. My friend is the executive chef for the Lightning. So he hooked us up with lobster rolls and top shelf liquor all night. So
you're just like, oh, God.
I know. Stadium, my socks left lines in my ankles this morning. All the lobster.
Yeah, just so I hate to bring this up because it's been beaten to death, but it's not really this. It's the other stuff. So kind of treading into Toy Fair. What did you guys think from any of the coverage that you saw? I'm gonna be going through a bunch of photos, but overall, what did you think about the stuff that you guys did see?
MC?
I got my information through you, Paige, honestly, like what you posted in our group chat. And a lot of I know I didn't have time to respond to a lot of stuff, but a lot of the stuff that you guys were sharing, I really liked. You know, and I'm going to go over it. And there was some stuff where I'm like, I'm good. But there's a lot of really cool stuff that it's like, man, how are people going to afford all this?
Yeah. I have a bunch, like I said, I have a bunch of slides later, like, just of the heavy hitter stuff. But CC, what do you think?
Well, for me, Mass stole the show for me. I was excited to see that one. The price point for me on that one is real competitive, which doesn't surprise me too much. So I guess I'm waiting to see a little more of the in-hand pictures and videos on how the transformations and stuff like that work.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be a big one, right? You get to spend $100 on a Rhino and, it snaps in half. There'll be some issues. All of a sudden, $100 doesn't feel like it's worth your time. But that was the big one that stood out for me. I saw the pictures of D playing with the what do you call it? The Maximum Spider-Man or whatever.
Yeah.
He gave that his roaring approval. Like he was having a lot of fun with it. But it doesn't look like they're really showing too many signs of slowing down. This product is steady coming, so it'd be an interesting year.
Yeah, I'm kind of misplaced some of the slides, so bear with me on this. But the reason why I put this one in there is because this seemed to be a very hot topic within the Legends community, and just in general. It's kind of the reason why I started the show saying thank you to like the content creator, because if you take this out, if you take these photos and that video that he did out, we wouldn't know anything about this figure, just what the company told us. And so it's kind of like a weird line because you have people from the community going in to this event, and they're playing with the toys and kind of it's I don't know how to say this. It's almost like a collaboration between the company and the people that were able to put hands on it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think what hurt it was a majority of the people liked it, and then you had a bunch of people jump on the content creators saying, "Oh, you're on the take for this, or you're shilling for the company or whatever." But it seemed like a majority of the people that handled this figure really liked it,
Yeah.
and so that sucks because it's almost like the company heard what people were saying, say, "Okay, well, let's put this out. Uh, let's have people from the community handle this." I feel better about this at Toy Fair than I would at SDCC, because how many people test this figure? How'd they clean it?
Not,
Yeah.
not to show for D or anything, but they definitely let the right guy put this thing through the ringer. He's a big Spider-Man fan, and he can pose a figure. It looks like.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, yeah, I don't know. But it was cool to see. I've only watched a couple. I mainly watched his, but it was cool to see him kind of like handle this thing. And I don't think a lot of people also understand that. I don't know how far this thing is in development, but he is a good person to have, because depending on where this was development wise, like if it was close to being finished or 80% finished, you can't give this figure to anybody. We do this stuff like with the Mezco figures like all the time. Like, how sometimes when you put the stuff up for display and people are like, "Oh, why didn't they do this pose, or why didn't they do that?" Because the figure can't do it.
Yeah.
You're only working with whatever the figure can give you.
Yeah.
And so to see him, that's a lot of pressure. They were recording him. Think about that, man. Like, it's like, here's a figure. Everybody's been lambasting, and everybody's got a problem with it. Here,
Yeah.
you mess around with it on camera, live, pretty much, because everybody's going to take it and upload it anyway. You mess with this figure on live, and you just, the world's watching. Go ahead, go. I don't think a lot of people in the community could do that, and then pull off the poses and stuff like that, and take all the other things in consideration. So, I mean,
Twerking.
yeah, twerk. You knew he felt comfortable after a while with that. He's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna put that twerk position."
Yeah.
But yeah, it. I think as the community would say, I think it was a missed opportunity, man, for us, because you know what I mean. We had your own people coming in there and messing around with this figure, and they caught flack for it. So maybe next time we'll kind of like be better with that. Dragon scales. I'm confused about this, so I'm hoping maybe there are people in the chat that can kind of help with this. So we all know this is coming on Friday, right?
What's
Four
that?
Horsemen. The Four Horsemen is putting out their Mythic Legion's dragon. Calling him Gorbash. I'll call him Gorbash. How do you say the name? Is it Baethir? Baethir?
Don't get me to lie. I haven't seen enough live videos to know that yet. I'm about to catch the way they say the next one.
Someone who ran that Toyfair got fired from Hasbro for working on my ass. It's in good hands. Nice. All right. Well, the dragon is going to be coming on Friday. We've been talking about this for a little bit. I did find this. So all these photos, unless otherwise specified, these are from Toy Culprits, and I'm assuming Toy Culprits is Colin Culp. If I'm not, there's some kind of affiliation there or something like that. But he shared these photos, so shout out to Colin for doing that. But here is, I don't know how tall he is, but here's a size comparison. So it's pretty much as big as his upper body. Huge.
Yeah.
Huge.
So keep this picture in mind, because I don't have a side by side, but this comes into play later. So you got the head, you got the wings, right? We got that. And so yeah. All right. So some pictures, like you said, and dude, whoever took these pictures killed it, bro. Toy culprits. I mean, you could see this is probably the best close-up detailed photos I've seen. I think it's because they had the plastic off and like the glass with some covering. But you could see everything. You guys have any thoughts? Just about the look, not buying or anything like that. Just sculpting, everything else.
It's statue-like quality, in my opinion. Like, hard to believe something like this is going to be articulated.
Yeah. Dead ass. So not gonna lie. Oh, there's the joint right there. Oh,
ratchet joint,
well,
but buried the scales in it.
Yeah, it's kind of like they did with partially with the thing. There's sculpted pieces in there. Nice hideaway.
How are you gonna boil this thing?
You're gonna need a spot.
You get like those
You're
deep fryers full of hot water.
Oh man,
Yeah, how are you gonna heat and pop this thing?
that's funny.
You're gonna have to just get like a kiddie pool and just keep boiling water and shit.
Get in a hot tub with it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's even better, CC. You have the track. Who's gonna be the first to take a photo of that? Jesus, not gonna lie. I saw these photos and I'm like, I'm in. I'm gonna get it.
I love when Paige is in. I don't have to convince him. That's easy.
Look at this, bro. I mean, come on, seriously. And here's the thing. So I saw these photos. I knew it was gonna be like detailed and it was gonna look good, but most of the photos that were taken, there's just other factors that are involved. This is probably the cleanest shots that I've seen of this figure, right? And all the detailing in this, and I kept thinking to myself, oh crap, this is probably going to be a once in a lifetime kind of thing. It would be cool to get this. And then I've read and heard that some of these pieces, because we'll see it later on with this announcement that they made, like the pieces that we talked about before, they seem like they will be removable. The wings, the head, and that was the biggest thing, with the storage and everything, right?
Right.
Those claws are insane.
Yeah. So I'm thinking that this breaks down a little bit easier. There's going to be more information, I guess, tomorrow at 8. They're supposed to do a stream. So if you have questions or need clarification on anything, that would be the go-to source to get all of that. But this looks like it comes off. The wings come off because you can see they're folded here. We'll talk about it in a second. But they're kind of folded in, like different from those. Mm-hmm. And there's an add-on pack that they announced that will have like these, right? Where's that one at? Dial piece doesn't come. You have to ask Boba for that. Look at that. He's like grabbing it like it's a chicken wing. Look at that. That thing is as big as his chest. Yeah. Pretty long. So skipping through this, here we go. So this is the part that I'm trying to make sense of. And I know I'll probably watch I'll watch the live and get the information unless there's people in here. Jeremy has a video on how it articulates. It's fully, yes. Yeah, no. He means when MC said that, he doesn't mean that it's a statue. He means it has detailing like a statue, but it is articulated. That's what he's meaning. Yeah. He doesn't think, we know it's not statue. Well, Pablo, appreciate it, man. Appreciate you. So I got off track. Oh, so here's the part that I'm trying to make sense of. I'm gonna watch the video, right? But it says that here, so they're gonna do this live tomorrow, and then there's add-ons. And the add-ons that they're gonna have are these. You have the fiery breath, and you have the wings, and there's an alternate head. I'm pretty sure, correct?
Mhm.
There's also unlocks, or whatever they want to call it, tiers or something like that. Like if they meet their goals, kind of like HasLab do, they're gonna have these things that haven't been announced yet. So, and the price is $550. That doesn't include taxes. It doesn't include shipping. Correct?
Correct.
Right.
Should we do some predictions on unlocks?
I don't. Yeah, we can. I don't know anything about this project really. I just know that it's a dragon, and I was caught off guard today with this kind of stuff. I thought it all came with that, but I guess it doesn't. I guess it comes with the standard folding wings, that the closed mouth or whatever that it had, and then these add-ons are what you're going to be paying for separately.
Mm-hmm.
I think we'll see dragon eggs.
That's included in the 550.
Yeah, because didn't they say they're going to include some unlocks along the way?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like they'll throw it in there if they reach.
Well, the add-ons are not part of the 550.
Oh,
Yeah. These things right here that are showing
unlock.
you,
Is it unlocks?
they have unlocks for that they haven't announced. They said yet.
Yeah.
But
Right.
these right here, these are the add-ons, and that's what you'll be paying extra for. I don't know what even the pricing for this stuff would be.
I thought I read 150 or something around that range.
For all of them, or just for?
Please don't.
Because
Be,
these are sets.
Fiery breath is separate from the wings.
Yeah. See,
Please
the
don't
first
per
add-on
set.
set will be offering the fiery breath and the open mouth head, extended neck piece, and then your second set is the epic wings. So the good thing is you only have like 2 sets.
Hmm.
Well, what do you think the pricing would be for this?
Both together or individually?
I'm wondering separate. Isn't it like 6 feet long with the fire breath? Yeah. Somebody said there's 3 or 4 figures they heard.
Probably some burnt up people.
Yeah.
Scorched.
That would be cool.
Mhm.
I'm busy cooking. I told hubby about the dragon. I'm gonna eat. Yeah. Yeah, minis, if you get a chance, like I said, tomorrow, Thursday at 8 p.m., they're gonna do their campaign kickoff live stream, and I'm pretty sure that they'll give a lot of details about this. 100 each. He said 100 each.
If there's figures involved, I'm going to put the all-in at $800,
Whew.
not including tax or shipping.
Oh my God.
I'm going to say $250 for
Paying
both
for
add-ins plus those figures, if there's figures involved. If there's figures involved, I wouldn't think any less than $250 for everything. Putting that thing at $800 plus shipping.
How long do you have to decide? It's like a month, right?
A month. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna need
Time
some
to get that OnlyFans going, Paige.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to like figure that out.
You're going to have to sell some exclusive content.
Paying for is gotten a little bit more pricey this time around.
I thought that it was just the $550 tax and the shipping, and you were gonna. I didn't know about this, but then I'm not in that realm. I don't.
This guy's
I'm pretty
pointing at Paige's wallet right now.
Well, I mean that changed things. This even looks like it because like the whole thing I was talking about too was, it would be cool if the head and the wings were detachable, and maybe it would save you shooting space. So maybe another thing that I'm thinking is maybe I might even just get this expansion pack and just call it a day, even though the dragon looks really good. Because if you're saying like Cece said, if I'm gonna if it's 550 and then all this other stuff, if it jumps the price tag up to $800-900, that's a big jump. It's not including the shipping. They might hit 2,000 the first day. I wouldn't doubt it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's going to be first day done.
Yeah.
These Legion guys They go in hard, especially the army builders and shit, where they'll. That's nothing. These guys got money.
Yeah, so I mean, it's going to be really cool. It's really going to be, we've said this before. It's going to be really cool to watch, but yeah, I guess in the end, just watching the live stream to kind of figure it out. I was just kind of thrown for a loop. And again, that's my fault for not being, like I said, entrenched in that. I'm just a casual collector, and I saw it, but I'm pretty sure just watching this live stream, they'll explain everything, So tune into that. Ruh-roh. Oh yeah. More dragon photos. So yeah, there you go. Time for some coffee. This is Minnie's spot right here. There's no Mezco collector that is more excited than Coquette Minis. Yeah.
Oh, she wants his figure?
I think so.
She said pass. She said pass.
Yeah. No, I think the head and the fire breath angles differently for the fire shot. Yeah, I just thought about just having it come out of a cave, surrounded with some poly or something like that, having the wing, you could do different stuff. But I thought an email had from Four Horsemen 550 for the dragon. Yeah, that's so. I think all that stuff will be cleared up tomorrow. But from what I understand, the 550 is for the dragon, as you saw it before. The add-ons that will be extra. This different mouth, the fire, and the wings. 550 doesn't include shipping and the tax. I wonder, Minis, did you get shipping yet? Oh, she's on other
She's
coasts.
cooking right now, so she might be like kind of on and off camera or on or away from the keyboard a little bit.
Yeah, the Necromamos wave got me big time. I'm a sucker for skeletons. Yeah, MC has his from Adam.
Adam took care of me today.
Need to print a bit of those vulture helicopters to get that dragon. Oh yeah. Yeah. May ship, was it? May the shipping odds favor. Yeah, well, it also depends on the timing too, right? Pretty sure. So getting back on track. So, shout out to Bobo for this. Thank you very much, man. Appreciate you. It's always good to have, people in the community helping out. A lot of this stuff is hard to keep track of. So there are people that reach out and help. I know MC's done it a few times. Boba, Todd's done it for me. Frank does it. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys very much. But I didn't get shipping for this, but Boba said he got shipping. Said it was coming out of New York. Shipping has begun. Doesn't mean everybody gets it, but has begun.
Cece, you get your shipping notification yet on Tangerine?
I did not, which is odd because I ordered within seconds.
Kevin let you down again.
Isn't that the way it goes? It goes in order.
Yeah. First come, first served. Isn't that the way it goes?
Yeah.
Somewhat.
Hey, Emil, how you doing, man? How you doing? No shipping. I will probably be last. No, I'm only getting my Biker Gomez next week.
Minis, I don't have my Biker Gomez that I ordered yet. Just to let you know, Kevin hates me too.
But he has the one he bought from the con.
That is true. I did get one at MegaCon.
Yeah. Hey, Kay, how you doing, man? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Oh, he's gonna get the dragon. But yeah. So she's shipping. I don't know what I had this one for, but let me scroll. I don't know what that one was for.
For some tea.
Yeah, I don't know what that one was for.
Community?
Okay. Oh, this was it. Yeah. I forgot my own joke. Time for some tea. So we had time for some coffee and then time for some tea. Yeah. So, in an effort to increase communication and keep the Mezco community a little bit more abreast of what's going on, they sent out on their Instagram channel that the prizes for Toys Fair, to please make sure that you check your emails, see if you responded. They're just trying to collect everybody up, make sure they have all the prize packets ready. And they said, hey, we haven't forgotten about you. Your prize is on your way soon. Thanks for your patience and congrats again. Good thing about this is if this is being pushed back, you know, I think the 112 figure we got was Nosferatu. So
Mhm.
I was people gonna get that. But I've noticed this in the past as well. Like when stuff kind of gets pushed a little farther back, you know, sometimes like those mystery boxes or mystery gifts that they give are sometimes more current ones. I know that they already laid out what they were gonna give out, but you know, sometimes you never know. You never know. So, but yeah, they sent this out. Communication is all we need. All's fair in love and toys. This is the Toy Fair stuff. Again, this is kind of thrown in, but so you're gonna probably see some Zolocon stuff mixed in there. If you see that, it's all just one orgy of plastic. So enjoy. So
Yes.
these are these are some of the things. Again, credit to everybody that I screen capped this stuff off. You'll see at the top a lot of this stuff. This is from Eternia.com. Evidently, he was there taking lots of
Okay, so
pictures.
no.
NECA, 2012. Turtles.
Hmm.
Thoughts, go.
I like that series. Like that's the first Turtles that Sawyer and I watched together, honestly.
Mhm.
So it's
Nope, they
pretty.
got him.
No, 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 no.
They got him. Hook, line,
No.
sinker.
The last Turtle set we bought is the Mezco tune set, and we're good.
I'll be sure to buy one and send it to you.
The definitive set.
Of this turtles? Of these turtles?
No. Period. The end. Mezco's Turtles.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, different price points.
Damn, that does look good though. I mean,
Yeah.
Oh, he's finding it hard to fight.
no, I know.
Mhm.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, he is.
I got Dragon to buy. How to Train My Dragon.
I got these. I got a bunch of these. Who was the one that was making them really cheap? Was it Mattel? No.
Make cheap what? Foot soldiers?
NECA?
Yeah.
Was it the NECA ones?
The Nickelodeon ones. Weren't they the Nickelodeon ones?
Yeah, that'd be Playmates.
Yeah.
Was it Playmate? No.
Maybe. I bought a bunch of these, like these, and never used them. But yeah. Yeah. Oh, look at that. I like this a lot.
I got it.
Bruce. You
I'm
did?
disappointed in the figures.
Oh, you mean the yeah, I don't know if I screen grabbed those, but yeah, the cast of characters figures.
Why'd they dump the soft goods?
Yeah, might be expensive, might not have who knows?
Because I have
It's
the
not.
other two that they had, and I mean the soft goods were pretty good. I'll still probably have to get the shark, but I won't get the figures. I don't like the way the figures look.
Yeah. I know a lot of people think that soft goods are easy. It's not, man. It's
Mhm.
not easy to do for figures. It's really not. He said Playmates. Yeah. Soft goods on figures, you know, whether it's just like
Those
smaller
steel-
pieces, yeah, jackets or any capes or anything like that. It's not easy to do, you know.
Doesn't always translate well.
That as well. Oh, here you go, CC.
MC is definitely going to get those Stan Sakai turtles.
Yeah, I can see them.
I haven't seen those yet.
I bet your Paige has got some pictures.
I think I might
The
have.
Usagi that goes with them looks pretty good.
I took commercial break during that segment.
Yeah.
I gotta grab this Jaws. I want
I
Bruce.
pre-ordered it as soon as you sent me that. I pre-ordered
Mhm.
because I was like 15 inches long. I'm like, that'll scale great with plunderlings and a lot of shit.
Baron Bins,
Oh yeah,
Aquaman, Nemo, other stuff too, of course. But you know,
the decapods.
that would be cool too. Deadpool. I mean, you could do a lot of stuff. This. I mean, like I don't know. This is it. What you're talking about, CC? You didn't like this?
Yeah, I don't like those. I like the other ones they did.
Did the other ones have soft goods?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'll be right back. I got one or two.
CC is a man of style, so
Yeah. Where are we at? Oh, is it 10 o'clock already?
did you
Oh,
catch
okay.
the on the news while we wait for CC the Diddy oil float during Mardi Gras, baby oil float?
I did not know. I need to look that up. If you have that, send that to me. Look
I
at all
will.
these accessories, bro. Look at that. That's crazy.
I know, like this is great.
Oh yeah. I think I know I wanted to get it. I just didn't know how many. I thought about maybe 2 or 3. You know? Because this is another thing. Or when are we gonna get like a shark like that? I've been looking on Amazon for sharks and stuff like that. They have some of those, but they're all like the cheap mouth kind of thing. They don't look like this. They don't have detail.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that, poking them. Get him, Bruce. Yeah, he'll come back and show it. This was kick ass. This is probably a highlight for me right here. This is crazy. What
Yeah,
does it
that's
say?
gonna be pretty cool.
Yeah. Where did you pre-order your Jaws?
BBTS.
Yeah, that's where I was gonna go. Had the old ideal game. Yeah, so this was the the Cobra suit. I knew that it was gonna fit a figure. I just thought honestly it was gonna be like the old one where you just plop down, you know? You opened it up and plopped the figure down, but they went hard on this, man. This is the inside of this was like crazy. There's more photos. Then they had the retro line. I pre-ordered these because these look good. Cover Girl looked good, and then I was like, oh, I can take this head off Flint and use it for the other ones. We already got Televipers, but not this version, right?
Yeah.
Fireman. I thought this was cool, very unique. And
Yeah, like
I've
you said,
been
the Jaws
I've
of
been
Life.
waiting for this. The claw.
Yes.
I
You know
am
what?
not gonna lie, man. When this comes out, I'll probably grab like at least 3 or 4.
How long until we get the Skyhawk?
Hopefully a while. Cause man, dude. But this looks badass. Oh, let's give CC some spotlight.
I
Let's
couldn't
see.
find it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Oh, dang it.
I know. I found some other things I forgot all about, but I couldn't find it.
CC's
I
like,
find Clint.
CC's like, this black and white Dark Knight. Where'd this come from? CC, you saw this? The Cobra suit?
I did. Pretty
Snake
crazy.
suit?
Yeah.
How many you getting, CC?
Man, I don't know. I'm waiting to see the price point on that thing. It looks huge.
What do you think? 100? No. Really? No. Not with that, man. They've been putting vehicles out for like that. I
There's
could
some
see this being.
articulation there and details. I could see them. Inflation.
Does it come with a pilot?
I don't know. Does it? Oh no, it just says polar bear on it. Dang it. Oh wait. Look right there. Cobra Snake
Enhance.
battle suit. I don't see anything in it.
Zoom in. Enhance.
You can see all of the little details though. I thought that was cool. Like the computer readout stuff. They got the ladder you climb in, safety belts. That's a lot of detail. Man, I'm thinking $75-$80.
CC?
I'm gonna do $81.
Oh man,
You just priced it right.
deep into Bob Barker's pocket.
No, MC's gonna go $1.
I was waiting
Actual
for it to say
retail
82.
price. Yeah, actual retail price is. So they did the retro wave. Flint Cover Girl looked really good to me. Televipers, got the firemen. Talk about this claw. Look, we can see down there. It's closed. That thing looks badass. Nostalgia rub. We got some Frogman. I think I'm cool with this, and I do want a firefighter though. That would be kind of cool. Got this 2-pack here. More Night Force stuff. Another photo claw. There you go. Maybe we'll see it here, right? Nope, doesn't look like it. They got guys coming out of it, but no. Flamethrower, badass Ed 209 kind of thing. Does that have price? Dang it. That's the retro car rock and roll. Also, yeah. I thought this was interesting. Got the Mass Effect Polar Bear and Snake Eyes.
Paige
Is
over-
any of this calling to you?
I do want a polar bear.
Mm-hmm. I just
Yeah.
don't want another Snake Eyes.
You don't want a purple Snake Eyes?
Mm-mm.
With pink gloves.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. I fumbled the ball on this one. This went up
Right.
and this went up and I think it was around 2:00. I go, oh yeah, I gotta go pre-order that stuff. And when I went back, it said this had already sold out. It was 5 per person. So evidently there was a high demand for it. Hopefully Hasbro sees that and they'll do the old pop in, pop out kind of thing. And then Target was also supposed to be carrying this as well. I went there, they said that was sold out too. So yeah.
Target sold out of an exclusive. That's not like them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would trust them. It's so hit and miss sometimes with them because it'll say exclusive, but it'll be on. But I mean, I would think if they're doing 5 of these, you remember what was that one MC, the Jetpack guy? We were all like, oh, that one sold out really quick, but then he's back on Pulse now.
Oh, came with the box of cereal. Who was
Yeah.
that?
Starduster.
Yeah.
Yes.
He was an exclusive, and then everybody that sold out. So I'm hoping because they gave this one was 5 per person. I'm hoping they're just kind of doing the Hasbro thing, and it's trying to promote the figure, and he'll come back in or out, or maybe at the time of the release he'll come back.
Yeah.
Because out of all these are the ones that I didn't grab because he was sold out. But this is a nice little throwback. Ooh, I like that skull. Look at that. Cristobal.
That was Cece's favorite action figure.
Yeah.
Isn't it funny? Like now,
you're like, I don't want this one.
I know, right? It's the one you get like doubles of, unfortunately. From your
Yeah.
aunt and uncle. And grandma gets it for you too. This is a nice looking G.I. Joe for you.
Yeah.
look at the hologram, dude. This is funny because like when you look at something like this and say, how would this translate now?
Terrible.
This guy has a shield that's supposed to hypnotize you. He's got like this plasma sword and shit. We got the Pedro Pascal Footloose. This looks cool though. Frag Viper. CC. Can you educate us on that?
The Frag Vipers were the ones that launched the grenades. That's going to sell out quick. That's going to be
You
big.
think so? This
The
one?
Frag
Oh,
Vipers,
look at that helmet. That looks cool.
those are going to sell out quick.
Why is he going to sell out quick?
Because he's an army builder. They're going to do just like what was it? The Saw Vipers or whatever that they had. Which one did Walmart have that was an exclusive that sold out like really quick?
I can't remember.
It was the
Iron Grenadier?
Range Vipers. The Range Vipers.
Oh, yeah, the Range Vipers, yeah.
The Range Vipers at Walmart sold out, and they never really restocked those. It's crazy. They dropped the ball on that one big time.
Yeah. Well,
So
they'll probably retro card it, right? So.
Yeah, I thought you would have gotten another release of that one by now, but you haven't. But these Range Vipers, when that goes up, if anybody wants one, you better be ready. All those army builders go out quick.
Yeah.
Guys are going to buy those by the dozen.
We got Pork Chop. I wonder if he's going to sell out fast. Like, you remember that one that, like, there was one that was at Target, and now you can't even find it. God, what figure was that?
Lando Calrissian?
No, it was a Joe. Everybody was like knocking on it, and then it sold out. God, I can't remember. Anyway, he'll probably be just like that. Well, it was a specialist guy too. It was like one that you wouldn't think that would sell out. And then you got this, got more, got Acor. Let's see here. Oh, this is really cool. This is a nice throwback. Law and Order. Yeah, this looks cool, man.
That was one of my favorites. Coming up, I'll have to have that one.
Yeah, nice little parent junkyard mud. And then I can't remember if this is Toyfair or if it was Zolocon, but no, this is Toyfair because it was Lago. Shout out to Lago. I put this in here for you. $34.99. Biker Mice from Mars. Wave 2. They already put out a wave.
CC ain't getting those two. I'm telling you that right now. Might as well go to the next slide.
Really? No ladies. Grease Pit. Nice. Look at this little guy.
Carbon.
Are these automatic pickups, including the females, CC?
I got to get those to go with the other ones that I got already. I mentioned
Would you get
It wasn't these guys, right? That you're talking about, CC? Wasn't them, right? No.
Ooh, that's Doc's killer, man. I don't like those guys.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. They're just flexing, these guys. Are they fighting together? What's this guy doing over here?
The Range Vipers were the ones that kind of had like the exposed brain.
Yeah. Yeah, they're blue. They were blue.
They were enhanced so they can calculate distance.
Nice.
These are Saw Vipers, right? Saw Vipers?
I don't know, but Dialtone's a traitor. Look at him. What's he doing?
He got tired of carrying that big, heavy backpack that Duke made him carry, so he switched sides.
He did.
We'll give you a cell phone to carry instead of that.
I believe, isn't that the Pit Viper that comes with that thing they just released? The little fortress?
I don't know about that.
Yeah, that's in the background. That there.
Yeah,
that modular thing. I believe those are Pit Vipers.
Dialtone's been compromised. What is this? Is this that one guy? Yeah, we can skip that. Trying to go through this.
Bang.
Yeah. Oh, this is a better picture of Law and Order. That's cool. I got a lot of hands. Got panting face. That's a pickup. Polar bear. One more time for CC because I know he wants it. I'm getting that. I'm getting it. I don't care. Dang it! Just throwing it in my face. Let's keep going. Oh, and then they had the Cold Slither SDCC exclusive. I don't think that they showed the figures, but they showed the packaging. And all I could think of was, if I go to SDCC, how the hell am I going to ship this back? It's not going to fit my carry-on.
So you're getting that?
Yeah, you know what, I am, man. It looks cool. I like the figures. I like the packaging. But yeah, I probably will, man. It's supposed to be sold at SDCC and then limited quantities online.
Is this
Are
like
you
the
guys getting
pulse
it?
code thing?
What is it?
Like the like pulse, you know, where like they did with who was there? CCC. Last year, it was like the exclusive with the code, and I don't remember.
I don't know how they're gonna do it there. I think it's probably like first come, first serve. I think last time they had like a little lottery, but that was only for the first couple days. You could just go up and get that shit later. But yeah, it'll be available. Zolocon, here you go. They did the shadow reveals, and then they gave us the full Monty. Wow, you sure, CC? Look at that! Come on, look at that rhino.
Tell you, man, that thing's pretty awesome. Like, I got the original one though. I was pretty happy when I was able to pick that up. I got a real working vintage one.
Yeah, but this is the new hotness.
It is. It is.
Oh my goodness.
I'll definitely get that one.
I had that one as a kid. I remember that.
Yeah, I had this. You had to be rich to get this.
Yeah, I wasn't rich.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. I had this, and everybody had this.
Mhm.
But everybody could get it.
I didn't have
You
that
know
one.
what I mean? Like, and everybody had this. This is the cheap one. It was fun though. Yeah, little toy subjects.
Uh-oh.
Talked about pricing, but here's some better ones. Vintage and comparison to the new one.
He's in the house.
Oh, he's it. What's up, D? How you doing, man? Good to see you, bro.
He said meow. You're supposed to speak back in cat.
Meow.
There you go.
And then also during Zolocon, they announced this. Everybody went crazy for this because you can do all these customizing with. I've seen He-Man. I've seen Conan. I've seen all sorts of them. And this is a Barbarian. Evidently, he was available at Zolocon. I think it was like, what, $50? And then he's also going to be available throughout the rest of the Four Horsemen's con run that they're going to have. So you got SDCC New York and a bunch of other shows that they're going to do, but that didn't stop everybody from wanting to pay extra. I saw so many posts. Look, I got $200. Who's got a Barbarian?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, chill. But I've heard good things about this. I think D even has one of these. I'm not too sure. I know Boba probably does, right?
Boba said he got one from a friend.
I was lucky the friend ground. Yeah. Yeah, so D had it. D bought one, he said because he loves it. But yeah.
One?
That's the starter kit.
That
Don't
doesn't
worry.
sound like D.
Yeah, that's a great color there, D.
He'll get more. There's lots of options. How many options?
Somebody's being humble.
Yeah, he doesn't want to flex. That's what it is.
Nothing wrong with that. She's got 6.
No.
Toy showed this. This was cool because this was like a reveal. They had a nice little draw thing over it. But then they revealed it. He showed his tank. This thing looks huge.
Ace.
Yeah, he showed this tank. Goodness gracious. Jesus.
You need one of those.
Yeah. I put this in here. Oh, because it had actual. Oh, come on, CC. Come on.
It's nice.
Mhm.
New hotness.
It's nice.
Do you get mask?
He probably won't.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be cool to see him just like review it, even if it was like a review sample or if it was like just a quick turn and burn.
Watch him.
They won't hit a T-pose. I don't think he's too much into those.
The semi sucks.
The theme. Oh, look at they even nailed the
Right there.
exhaust pipes. Yeah, they even nailed that. Look at that. Ah, look away, look away, look away.
Tell you, for $50, that's darn good to me. $50.
Yeah, for a 3 3/4, like in a vehicle. Ah, look away, look away. Oh my god.
Don't let nostalgia get you, Paige.
Yeah.
I remember these, like, remember the missiles? You push the button, they launch.
Yeah.
Oh god, this thing was so bad. And they upgraded him too, right? Right, CC? Like,
Yeah.
oh god.
Very true to the original design, though. So I like it.
Minis.
I like it. That brings back all the memories.
Oh, god.
Paige is gonna be in the
Oh.
mask. He's gonna be deep in mask. Macro mask Mondays.
Mask Monday, yeah. Mask Macro Mondays. You got the wings out and everything. Oh yeah, I gotta stop looking at this.
Yeah.
This looks badass, man.
Nice.
3 3/4, right? Because it won't take up a lot of space. That's a nice.
Well,
picture.
even smaller. I think it said they're 2.7 inches,
Mm-hmm.
which is real close to. I think that's pretty much the same size as the originals.
Yeah. No worries, man. Thank you for showing up. Tomorrow at 8 o'clock on I don't know their technical. What is it? Four Horsemen, their YouTube channel. Oh, look at this, bro.
That,
Are you serious?
that Tracker Mad or something like that, or what was his name?
Yeah, when he had the truck and everything. Oh, come inside, CC.
You can be a lot lizard with that one.
Mm-hmm. They got it. I saw this too. So remember when we first saw the collegiate athletes, the legends, and then they just had like two teams, two players. They're going all out. They
I
got
see them
quarterbacks.
missing a very important team though, so I'm out.
Who? FSU?
Huh?
Wolverines?
Yes.
They'll get them soon. If they're getting all these.
They've got Army and Navy before last year's national champions.
Yeah.
Well, they knew that their bread was going to be buttered with that. But yeah, they got all, man, look at this. This is like, and I saw a couple guys put some hands on these, and one guy was saying, and it looks like it too. He said their articulation is done very well. I kind of wonder if this, if they'll expand and do other stuff. I'm hoping. Is it like that EA Sports NCAA kind of thing where they do this, and it's like the alternative, but they'll do college basketball? I think they would nail it looks like they kind of solved the jersey kind of thing, the jersey articulation, because these look really good.
Yeah, they did a good job.
You get the crease.
Nothing starting lineup was shown, right? Like that is that done dead?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's over. And so if you want anything football wise, I'm wondering if they will do something. I heard that there was through rumblings and stuff like that they were working on a linebacker body as well. So obviously they're pretty invested into this. I mean,
Isn't this Todd?
this? No, this is another company. This isn't that's not McFarlane. I forgot the name of it. They were kind of attached to Savage Crucible. I can't remember. Night D. Thank you for stopping by, bro. Appreciate you, man. So yeah. We'll finish up. Because we only have what? A couple minutes? 20 minutes? 10 minutes. We'll try to keep it light. So the thief of joy. We all know comparison is a lifelong skill set used to help make decisions, correct? Correct, yeah. When used properly, it can streamline someone's collection, keep a little bit more financial accountability and responsibility. So, with comparisons, what do you guys think are effective ways to use comparing in your collecting? How do you guys use?
Yeah, MC, how do you compare all your starships?
By genre.
Yeah.
Old Republic, New Republic, Post Republic.
Well, do you do it according to brand,
Kathleen Kennedy.
financials? She's out. She doesn't count anymore.
Do
Do you do it? Do you compare at all? Your figures, like, or lines. Do you do that?
Absolutely.
Do you do it based on brands, pricing? How do you compare?
CC compares by accessories.
Yeah, that's not kind of what I was going to say too. Like, to me, it's about like overall value, right? Like, I don't try to compare, Legends versus Mezco, that kind of thing. Like, I've never fallen for that one because I don't think that's even a fair comparison. Like, anytime you feel like a $20 figure is better than a $100 figure, then there's just a problem there. So I don't think it's fair to make those comparisons. But I certainly look at value and like some other lines, when I was deep into the Mayfix, the Dark Knight series, I thought they did a great job with those, with just the accessories and everything that they had available. So I was just all in on that line for that, for that movie. I thought they did a great job with those. So I'll do those comparisons just to try to, I mean, which figure to me is going to be the most fun? Like, the playability, that kind of stuff. Affordability certainly also plays an option. You know what I mean? Like, in my opinion, the Jada Toyz figures for $24 are so much fun at that price point.
Excuse me.
Where I would have a hard time, spending the 2 to 3 times as much to do the Storm versions or whatever. You know what I mean? So,
yeah.
There's certain ways I think to go about it.
NFC.
I mean, it sounds dumb, but size is a big thing. Like, I don't, does it scale well? Like, does it scale well together? Because I'm not going to go buy a McFarlane figure because it doesn't scale well, but the vehicles do scale well with some of the Mezco figures. But I think size comparisons, like SH Figure Arts, to me is too small scale. Mayfix is a little bit better, but like as far as I like things that'll scale pretty good with Mezco, honestly. Like, that's kind of where when I compare stuff, like, could I, like, I would say into the Legion stuff, that would scale well with Death Dealer and Conan or Doc Knock, things like that. Some of the figure, like, I like that. That's how I compare. Is how can I scale it with my other stuff that'll look good? I'm not doing the force perception photography or anything like that. That's out of my wheelhouse. That's, and like TC said, of course, value for your dollar. I'm not gonna. No offense to anybody that collects, strictly Hasbro or McFarlane. That's your cup of tea. That's for you. I'd rather get. I don't mind spending a little bit more to get a whole lot more. With the Mezco, like, open up any Mezco fit for the most part, and you get lots and lots of accessories. Facial sculpts, hands, different weapons, everything. So you get a lot for your $100 figure. And if you get a Black Series figure that's like $25, you might get another set of hands and a lightsaber. So.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing. Like I think there's so many factors in it. That's why I've never understood the comparison thing, especially when you're comparing a lower price brand to a higher price brand.
Mm-hmm.
Because obviously you're going to get more stuff, or the quality is going to be different. So I've never really understood comparing brands. You'll see it a lot. Sometimes you'll have what was one thing? Oh, I saw the other day like somebody was comparing that a John Wick figure that just came out, or a Dark Knight figure that came out, and they said, "Oh, this is better than the Mezco one." And I was sitting, I was like, those figures came out like 5 or 6 years ago. I would hope it would be better. Like it's almost like you're trying to find something, or you're shoehorning something in, or somebody will say, well, this figure is better than that figure because it was cheaper. And I was like, it fits within your budget. So that's the reason why it works for you. But somebody else might want something else. They want something a little bit more. And so that's why I was wondering what the topic is like. Is the comparison, especially over the last, week or two, because of the Spider-Man. That's probably, I hate to keep bringing it up, but that's probably the biggest thing. But that's what I mean. A lot of people are really focused on comparing things to trying to find out what's better, or is that a way to do it, or is it just better just to find what's best for you?
Yeah, I think I understand what you're saying. Where some people don't really compare, whereas they'll tear a company down to make their purchase sound better.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like we'll see it all the time. Anybody willing to spend, for instance, that Maximum Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Right? Like how many times have we seen a comment where somebody will say, anyone willing to pay $50 for that Spider-Man is an idiot, right? When there's obviously been plenty of people who have looked at that offering and said, hey, this is worth the money. In my opinion, it's worth the price tag. It's all about that eye of the beholder. So, I don't think there's anything wrong with being an informed buyer and finding the one that you like better.
Mm-hmm.
But that doesn't make the other one bad. Just because you like that version better, whether it be size, price, availability, maybe you like to be able to go on, look, you can't go and pick up a Mezco on the shelf at Walmart.
Yeah.
Some people like to be able to do that. I think it's fun from time to time to just walk into a store, see what they have, and buy something, and check out at the register. That's cool. It kind of brings back to, shopping as a kid, going down the toy aisle and picking something up. So I think there's something to be said for that. But, your preference of one doesn't mean people who support the other are wrong, right? Like both of them can be right. It's all about what appeals to you.
Is there a way that it can be done in a way that it benefits collectors and companies?
Yeah.
Do you think that there's a way to do that?
Yeah, put it in De-Amazing Sand. Look at that Spider-Man. How many for real? How many people shit on that figure?
Yeah.
And now look at.
Yeah.
Let somebody who actually, not just a product, nothing against whoever I can't remember who they have shooting their product for them now, but you got D who's doing a live of it, putting it through the poses, doing what you can do with this figure is going to make a lot of people want to get that. Like, wow, that's my definitive Spider-Man now. That's what I can hit these poses with. Or I do like the accessories now, seeing them, how it looks and whatever D's doing. And I'm not just trying to polish D's brass here, but he is known. He's a collector. He's knowledgeable. He can pose a figure, and you can, like Cece said time and time again, and many others, when he's enjoying a figure. He can't hide it when he actually enjoys something.
Yeah, I still think that was a really good, idea. I mean, that was something too. Like we mentioned, like the Mezco about. I think it's a different experience when you. It's different when you see something online, and then when you see it in person. That's a different experience.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also a vastly different experience when you get to
Lost your page. Extreme delay.
mess around with something. It's almost like if you had somebody say, "Oh yeah, this." Uh-oh.
I think
I can
Ian's
hear you guys though.
in the
Am I
other
back?
room.
Yeah. And turn on the
Probably so.
microwave, mess with the Wi-Fi. Flip the VPN.
I can hear you guys. Can you hear me or no?
Yeah, we hear you. You were just breaking up. It was real. It was a lot of lag there for a minute.
No, that's probably a 2-hour time limit. Yeah, no. What I was saying was, I think it's different when you see something online, and then you see somebody mess around. You see pictures of somebody touching it, and then when you touch it, it's almost like if somebody were to give you, uh, that Spider-Man or a Power Ranger. It's different when somebody gets to hold it and mess around with it, and they get that experience.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's something that was missing with this whole thing, and they did that at that event, which I think is really cool. And like you said, having people that does have experience, because then you get to see that. You just get to see them messing around with it, and you get to see that honest reaction out of it.
Mm-hmm.
I do wish people would have just taken it as an honest reaction. I know there's a lot of pressure there. You don't want to sit there and say, "Yeah, this sucks. Here you go." Nobody's gonna do that.
Trash.
I'm pretty sure there were off camera, or there was probably comments made to them about certain things where they were like, this is cool, but what about this, and it didn't get caught on camera. But that's probably best that it didn't. Those are kind of like feedback things that maybe they could look at and say, okay, yeah, well, we'll see if we can try to do something with that.
Mm-hmm.
But in terms of like just comparing things, yeah, you can see that. That's probably the most prime example, but that's really it, man. That's all I had. What they should put those recording glasses. Like the ones that MC gave me at on someone posing the figure well, and you could get a POV pose session. Yeah, that would be cool. I just wonder how far along, like behind the scenes, I'm wondering how complete that figure was.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of stuff people don't. I don't think that people like understand. There's been figures, like I said, that get put in a Mezco display. They might be 70 or 80% done. You just got to work around what you have. And imagine if somebody gave you a figure, and whether it was 80% to 100% complete, they said, "Here you go," right? And they said, "Mess around with this," and you broke it. I'm sure like the first reaction would be, "Oh, well, this isn't a good figure because it broke." But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Imagine having all these people watch you.
Yeah.
It's a lot of pressure, man. It's a lot of pressure. I think they did really well, all of them. At least the ones I saw. Like I didn't see everybody's, but yeah. If you like it, you love it. Oh, my
What you
buddies.
said about seeing something online than seeing it in person. Nosferatu for me at MegaCon, because that was one that was just one for pre-order, and then they had the one, and I thought it was great online, but seeing it in person, even though I don't know what percentage it was complete, but it just looks so much better in person than any of the photos online. They didn't do it justice, and a lot of people are going to be kicking themselves in the ass for not getting that because another Nosferatu.
Yeah, it's stylized, and then
Yeah,
I mean, if people already got the first version, I get it, but this one's a little bit different. Man, those eyes were like crazy, but that
yeah,
one wasn't done. It wasn't done.
but it looked so good.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Like it wasn't done, and it's like those are kind of like those workaround figures where you know if you have those on display, and let's say I know there's a lot of people out there that think it's really easy, and they say,
Mm.
oh, if I'm in that position, I could do it. I could do it. I've heard that a couple times. I've seen like some of like snide comments and stuff like that where, oh, if I was there, I would do a lot better. It's like, okay,
Mhm.
I tell you what, tell me how you would do it if the arms were glued down, the legs were glued down in a locked position that you can't do anything with it. How would you fix that? How would you make it look dynamic?
Stand it next to Thor so CC likes it.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah, yeah, but there are like a lot of
Yeah.
people they don't understand that they like if you see a figure posed a certain way, and a lot of people in those booths they do that. They try to do as much as you can with whatever you have, you know. So it's not as easy. I saw some of those comments. I'm like, man, you got man.
Mhm.
It is. It's like you're shooting yourself in the foot. You got content creators going and trying to find out answers. They're kind of filtering out all the stuff, and that's what I mean. Like that's part of like just thief of joy. It's like you got these guys. They're paying their own way. I know Toyfair is free, but they're paying their own way. They're spending their time. They're doing content. I know part of it's their own kind of thing too, because they're doing it for YouTube and everything too. They don't have to go. They could sit back and do commentary. But
Mhm.
you know what I mean? Like they're doing all that stuff, and I just saw some of the comments. I'm like, wow, man, don't shoot yourself in the foot. Last thing you want is you wouldn't have had any of that stuff. So that's part of, I guess, just taking the joy out of it. We could be like so much better about that stuff. But they showed so much stuff. It was really cool. It was really cool to see that stuff. I'm really happy that there are people in the community that were able to go see that stuff.
What were you most excited from that you saw at Toy Fair?
It was just so much, man. The
Mask.
GI Joe stuff was really cool. There was just so much stuff, and it just seemed like there was something for everybody. And it seemed like it didn't seem like it was going to slow down. That's one thing I was concerned about
Mhm.
with everything that's going on. I know these things are put into play a year, sometimes 2 years in advance, but looking at some of that bigger stuff, I was like, "Ooh, God!" I'm happy that I I looked at Mezco. They don't really have anything slotted yet. You know, we're kind of like safe
For now.
for now. Yeah, but
Pre-order.
then all the ones that I looked at, because you know how we did this whole PayPal and 4-pack thing.
Mhm.
I'm not worried about it because they're all paid for. Everything, like right now, everything is paid up.
It
So
is nice knowing that anything that's coming in right now, I'm not going to get hit.
yeah, I'm excited about seeing that stuff. I'm excited to see if they put out like a vehicle because it'll be cool. Just trying to find like nice nice ways to enjoy that and think about stuff like that, man. That's what I'm excited about. What'd you guys like most excited about when you saw?
Definitely Mask for me, hands down.
Are you Rumble ready? Yes, I would be Rumbler ready. Yeah.
Hmm. I liked I liked a lot of the Joe stuff because I definitely, like I know CC's like the mask because the nostalgia hits, but the Joe hit hard for me because I was more into that than I was mask.
Yeah.
I only had, I mean, the mask looked cool. It reminded me of, I only had like one or two of the vehicles, but seeing that suit, Jesus. from the claw.
Yeah. It's gonna be good, man. It's a good time. It's a good time to be collecting. Also, like everything's slowed down a little bit now. Even though they showed all of this stuff, it seems like the releases have kind of gotten a little bit more spaced out. I'm gonna have time to enjoy some of the things. Like I still have like 2 or 3 things I need to kind of mess around with and open. That whole Miles thing that caught me off guard. so so maybe I can like double dip and I can do that and watch a show or do something. So you know,
Get caught up on.
yeah, just catching up on stuff and just like you know, I think it'll be good, man. It's a nice time. I think we're in a good pocket. And even though it does seem like certain companies are slowing down a little bit, some of them are ramping up. So, and there's all this new product coming out too. So it's crazy, man. It's gonna be an interesting year.
It'd be expensive year.
Yeah, I think depending on what you got, like I think CC has it. CC's a trendsetter with that kind of stuff. You know, he's all got us on the PayPal for. I know he's slowly conditioning us to be more thoughtful, mindful about the purchases and cut back on extras. You know, you don't need 2 dragons, Paige.
Yeah, you were trying to get a living room dragon and a bedroom dragon. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
Paige,
Yeah.
Paige, you need 2 dragons.
No, dude. I'm gonna watch that video tomorrow and see what they say, and then I guess that'll kind of like determine. Because I talked to you guys. I was pretty much like full swing over. I'm like, I'm gonna get it. I'll get it.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I would say, will it be terrific? Hey, Grumpy Nerd. Yeah, that stuff's gonna be huge. That might be the deciding factor. Period. You know, do I want to eat or do I want to collect toys?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, that's it, man. That's all I had. Do you guys have anything that you want to talk about, chat about, or anything?
no, sir. I think we covered it all tonight.
Yeah, it's a lot of toy news. Do we still want to do a play party for Joker? Or has that passed? Or
Oh, I didn't bring my jokers in the other room. I have to dig them out. Sorry.
No, I mean for the next show. That
Oh,
way we won't have a thought provoking show. We'll just have a fun show.
I would. I mean, I wouldn't mind it. I haven't messed with mine yet. So I know Cece's already got 1 million photos done and worked, done dashboard battles,
Mm-hmm.
desktop death drops, all that stuff.
Oh, I like that.
Well, depending, I doubt that this would happen, but did we all get Tangerine too?
Cece did not.
For some reason, mine hasn't shipped. I'm about to go back and check my account. I think something happened.
Cece don't
No,
buy.
I mean we all purchased her, right?
Cece did not.
You did not? Oh.
No, I did not.
That was the night that we found out that Cece doesn't purchase female figures.
But this is not like a female figure. This is Tangerine.
Yeah. No, I didn't do it.
Dang it. Dang it. All right.
Also known as Peaches.
We'll have to figure that one out. All right, so we'll just do Joker next time. We'll have a fun show. We'll do Joker. We'll talk about some other stuff, some fun stuff. We won't have a deep conversation about stuff. Oh, well, thank you everybody for tuning in. Appreciate you. Sorry we were a little tired tonight. I know I'm tired. I know you guys are tired too, but we stuck it through. Kept the tradition of 2 hours. Just proves us men we can do that. Yeah. But again, thank you. If you guys popped in, popped out, watched the show in its entirety. Appreciate you guys. Thank you guys very much.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate you, MC. Are you gonna do an outro? You got one? Tap in. Oh yeah, that's a nice friendly reminder. Yep, we got to do that.
And you guys, I filled you in on what's going on. So just for everybody listening, just life is fragile, and spend some time with your loved ones.
You never know.
Take some time.
CC.
Remember to help control the pet population. Please have your pet spayed or neutered.
It's such an awesome way to end.